We have $100 from Umbra Rays, who says, yay, GDQ. Thanks for the awesome week. Love everyone involved, especially you, chat. Less than 3. We have $50 from Zakaraz, who says, such a phenomenal event. I don't know how you all manage to keep surpassing yourselves year after year in terms of events, prizes, humor, love, and everything else. Keep it up. Here's hoping I get to attend in person one of these days. Well, I'll let you know something. The reason why we managed to keep doing it is because of donations like yours. So thank you very, very much for that. As long as everybody keeps donating for these great causes, we will do everything we can to surpass anything and everything we've done. And with that being said, it is now time for our next run here on Summer Games Done Quick 2022. It is now time for Ratchet and Clank Going Commando by Zem.
Yeah, you're a lively crowd tonight. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. I'm Zem. I speedrun Ratchet. It's a thing that I do. And I got 3 wonderful commentators here. It's kind of funny. I've done a lot of these runs, but this is all of their first time commentating. So please be nice to them. We'll get the jitters out a little bit. Give yourselves an introduction.
What up?
Oh my God.
Let's start. Come on.
Are you kidding? That's the intro. That's
Oh my God.
I'm mad.
one
No,
of you
that's
says one thing, and then okay, we're starting.
We're going.
We're going. You guys lost your chance.
we got enough downtime. Come
All
on.
right, so the timer's gonna begin. I'm gonna count it down from 4 when we first see the load in. There's gonna be one screen here, and then here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Put that gun away. Put it away.
Put it away.
Put it
We don't wanna
away.
see it. We don't want to see that thing. All right.
Okay.
So this is Ratchet and Clank 2 with a little bit of a twist. We are not going to be. So this is a game series that a lot of you know and love for the crazy weapons. There's over 150 weapons in the entire series, and they do anything you can possibly think of. They can like suck things up. They can blow things up. They shoot lava. They talk. They literally do everything you could possibly think of. They can even make a Christmas. And in this game, we're not going to be using any of them. We're going to be using our default wrench, which is a very bad weapon. There's no other way of putting it. This is as much a challenge run as it is a speed run. Although you're going to see the challenge elements of it. They don't always end up being super important. Like a lot of it is just movement. But then there's going to be some parts where we're going to have to do some fancy stuff.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
We got through that.
This game has the most weapons out of any Ratchet game.
Is that actually true?
Yes, it is.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it has like 24, 26, right?
24.
Yeah, 24.
How do you guys just know that?
We played this game once or twice.
I actually like this game.
Okay, I'm going to give them the introduction since they all failed to do their own. So over on the right, well, it's like stage left, but for all of you, it's right. That's Mantodea.
What up, fellas?
Yeah.
Feels good to be here.
Another world record level Ratchet and Clank 2 runner. Amazing strat hunter as well. Has a big brain for these games. Just a really big brain.
Very true.
Behind me, we got marathonman.
What up?
Let's go, Nick.
The community hype man. If you go into any Ratchet stream, you'll see this guy. He's like, let's go.
Let's go.
Our Ratchet cheerleader.
He brings the hype. He's also a great runner in his own right. And then to the left, we have Padges.
Yeah.
Let's go, Padges.
Let's
go.
She brings the vibes. She doesn't play these games.
Started.
That's true. She actually did start learning them this week.
They're on their way.
Yeah. You know, you're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, we finished the first level, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We also skipped some stuff. But we got our first boss fight coming up here. You're gonna see how this is gonna work. This is like a pretty telltale sign of what to expect in these sorts of games. So I'm gonna death abuse here real quick as I hit the continue point to skip the cutscene for the boss. So then here's the boss. He's a giant tentacle monster, but we think that's kind of weird, so we're just gonna jump around him. He can't really do anything to stop us, so we just run away.
He almost got you.
It's a weird boss because most bosses in this game lead to like the next level,
Yeah.
or they like give you an item
Yeah.
or something. But this guy's just kind of in the middle, and you can just jump around him. And there's not any other bosses like that.
Best song in the game, by the way.
Oh yeah, this is a banger.
Yeah, this is like the shop, and then we're just gonna like jump through here. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, my bad. We're just gonna jump. No. We're just gonna jump through here and then hyper strike.
Yay!
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go. By the way, in case anyone is wondering, I can't see anything with these glasses on. And I don't know why I'm wearing them, but they make me feel stylish. So I'm gonna continue wearing them until I get really angry and eventually throw them off my head. All right, so we have Woo Patch coming up here. Okay, we have to have a little chat, all right? You and me, Twitch chat, we gotta talk about something. This is obviously not a wrench. We're not using a wrench right now. We cannot use a wrench. There are just gonna be certain times in the game where we just have to blow things up with something other than a wrench. I really can't see these ships with these glasses on. But yeah, so effectively the rules of wrench only are that anytime you're playing as Ratchet, which is about 98% of the game, you cannot use anything but the wrench to damage enemies. So what this means is any sort of tool or gadget, we are allowed to use those because realistically, they just speed the game up. They make it more interesting. And you'll see exactly why later on we do some real cool stuff.
And let me get into the technicalities of that.
Yeah,
so
here he
nobody
goes.
starts some stuff. Okay, listen.
Here he goes.
I'm the expert here. Listen to me. If you know the horrible skill points of Wrench Ninja, you know that game, that defines what a wrench is in this game. And so we have a literal thing that tells us what is and what isn't a wrench. You are firing wrenches in this. And
You are firing wrenches.
And there's nothing about it that you can tell me differently, because that's how it works. That's actually how it works. Ratchet is secretly glued to the back of the ship, and he is holding his wrench out, and that's how it works.
He has an infinite arsenal of wrenches.
That's
It's all
that's
just
like
out of the ship.
unironically how it works. You have to you'll have the wrench out, and there's nothing more you can tell me.
He's really not kidding, by the way. There are like actual skill points that people have gone through the game that like require you to only use the wrench, and they're like the flag does not flip for like, oh, he only used the wrench. That flag doesn't change if you use certain things like turrets, but we don't actually use any of that in these runs.
Yeah,
so.
like the physical turrets, not the
Physical.
mini turret.
Yeah.
Like the ones on the level that the guys use or whatever, you know. And
Yeah.
also, the Walloper counts as a wrench, but we're not doing that. That's,
Yeah, we're not
Does
gonna
it
use
really?
the Walloper.
Yeah. We're gonna, you know, that's a gray rule, but we're not gonna, I mean, maybe.
Okay. I want to talk about how this category started. Can we go through the
Oh, here we
backstory?
go.
Oh, here he goes.
Do you want me to go off?
Yes.
Okay,
Of
all
course
right.
I want you to
So
take
the
this.
reason why this entire category is routed and even run by anybody is because on Christmas, somebody uploaded a run that made all of us angry, with the worst rule set I've ever seen in my life, and we had to step in. And on Christmas Day, I was so upset. I called up my best friend, my buddy Lox, and we went, you know what? This is so bad. It's run on the wrong version. It's a nightmare to watch. We're fixing this. So that night, we stayed up all night, and then we got world record that night on PS2. We changed the rule set, and it's history from there. We spite run it every Christmas as a tradition now. So,
And that's the story of how a random Ratchet runner ruined Mantodea's Christmas. He was just trying to have fun.
yeah, and now we take it seriously.
So yeah, I think originally this category was like what, 3 hours and change, something like that.
350,
was pretty bad.
and we bought it down to, it can go sub-hour soon.
It'll go
Yeah.
sub-hours soon. Hey, who knows what's gonna happen this run? I mean, my
We got time.
Oh,
the
man.
estimate says an hour and a half, guys.
If we go over estimate,
What?
I don't think I can say anything like that.
Yeah, he's actually not allowed to say what's gonna happen on the couch.
Legally obliged to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, did he call his lawyer beforehand? But yeah, so that all being said, basically the only way I'm going over estimate in this run is if I play like apocalyptically terrible. So if that ends up happening, I demand everyone to make fun of me for the rest of the event.
Oh, don't worry.
There's like 3 people in the back who've been making fun of me all week anyway. You're like, yeah, we can do this again.
And we're all
They've been
3 of
waiting all
them
week for
behind you. We don't have Clank yet. We should probably say
Oh
that.
yeah, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but it's literally, you know how the game is called Ratchet and Clank? We haven't really seen the other guy yet.
Yeah, so
He's kind of like, I almost just said something that sounded really suggestive. He's like, he got imprisoned and he's like strewn out on some sort of table, and we got to go rescue him from the evil table. So if anybody else in this in this Twitch chat has a really deep hatred of tables, this is the run for you. Oh my God. Anybody else out there hate tables? Anybody? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're okay, actually.
Yeah. Everybody boo.
Boo! Why are you booing me? I'm right.
So you know, do we have anything else to talk about before we get to Endako? We got like 20 seconds. It's like running
We got to
out.
come back to Endako afterwards.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, we have to come back to this planet. We also have to come back to Endako, which is going to be the next planet, which none of you have seen, so I don't know why we're talking about that now.
Yeah, nothing else.
All right, so yeah, we're going to Endako to rescue Clank. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this level is like kind of the first taste of like how weird these skips are going to get. So we're going to start out by doing this thing. I mean, we have to do these electrolyzer puzzles first. We can't skip them yet. Maybe someday. But yeah, we can't skip them. They're like weird, like puzzle mini games that Insomniac thought was a good idea at the time. And we're gonna get them done. It's the same pattern every single time. And if you mess it up, it's extremely embarrassing, and everyone in the community laughs at you. It's really funny.
I do it like all the time.
Yeah.
I just am like reading chat, and then somebody's like, "Oh, I walked outside today." I'm like, "Dude, hold on, that's so interesting." And I look away and I die.
Okay, I have to actually die here.
Yeah. We need help for this next skip.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty sick once he gets to it, but
Yeah, if I ever get to it. My bad, everybody.
we gotta leg it there. We're pretty underpowered right now. In this game, this was the second game, so they added a bunch of stuff where Ratchet like changes the entire time. You get more health.
Here we go.
Wait,
Here we
hold
go.
on.
Check this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like your guns evolve, Ratchet like evolves to get health and stuff, and that's part of the routing and stuff. But right now we have no Clank, we got no charge boots, we got nothing.
no guns.
We have nothing.
Yeah.
We're as poor as the day. We're like as poor as you are after you leave the gas station. You're like, that was brutal. Was that too topical? Okay, I'll stop. That's my bad. I don't want to bring any pain into people's lives anymore. All right, so this is the crane section where we first we unlock the crane and then we operate the crane. It's real exciting stuff.
Why do so many early 2000s games have cranes in them? I just don't understand.
Dude, it's true.
Like time splitters.
We were also talking about this, how like, for some reason, in this game has the camera settings inverted. Where it's like,
Oh my God.
This was like the era of gaming where like anytime you tap the left analog stick to the left, it always went to the right, and then up was always down. It's like everything was always weirdly inverted in this era. And so we always have arguments about what camera settings runners have. I'm a reverse kind of guy.
I'm a normal type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm a reverse normal type of guy.
You're reverse normal?
Yeah, that one scares me.
Hey.
Every time a Ratchet runner touches like the controller after someone's like, oh, like you try, and then you pick it up, and then you're like moving around for a second, and you go, oh.
Let me really show you how to play the game.
Padges, what settings are you gonna use when you play the games?
Reverse.
Reverse. Let's go. All right. I you know what? You've gained my respect again.
She's saying that to make you feel better.
Yeah.
False.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. New skips.
We have this puzzle again. But we have something else
It's an
coming
arrow.
up after this.
It's an
Anybody want to
arrow.
explain camera clips a little bit?
How about you, Nick? I've been talking too much.
Yeah, you be doing that sometimes.
What are you trying to say?
That's
about
pretty
that?
true. That's
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, Nick, go ahead.
He's gonna aim right into the corner here. He's gonna look in a very particular line. He's gonna zoom in with
Okay,
the camera. He's gonna mess it up. That's okay.
I'm
That's
gonna mess
okay.
it
We'll
up.
keep going. He's gonna
okay.
zoom in with first person mode. He's gonna punch. He's gonna go right through a wall and go back into the section
Nice.
he was just in.
One more.
Hold on,
one more.
safety applause.
Don't
Take
you
that
dare
applause
clap.
and stuff it for now. I don't want it. All right, hold on. Sorry, this is like really hard to line up with these stupid glasses. All right, and we're out.
Hey.
Yeah.
And that's pretty recent. Like, we had to keep doing that Clank section, and it was awful. And some people, Dilwingo, loves that Clank section. He's sad about it, but
Yeah, that skips it's a really long, annoying Clank section. Even the people who are really good at it, except for Dilwingo, really enjoy or really don't like doing it. Somewhere in the world, Dilwingo's like, whoa, why am I catching all these praise?
and we're out of here.
We're
done.
here.
We're out of here. We're gotta come back though, because we actually, if you noticed, we have to get the swing shot, but we're not gonna get it till later, and you'll see why later.
Yeah, you'll see. So this is called Mactar 2 skip, even though we went back to Mactar, so it's not actually skipping Mactar 2. It's a really bad trick name, but for some reason we just keep it around.
Yeah.
We're not gonna change it, no matter how angry anyone gets.
That's the story of Ratchet tricks. Like proxies, like every time we show a spy runner, they're like, no, what are you talking about? This is not a proxy.
What is this impersonation of a Spyro runner?
It's my worst Nitrovsky impression possible.
Dude, Nitrov does not deserve this either.
He does not.
We're throwing like all of our PlayStation
I love that
homies
guy.
under the bus. Is there anybody else we have to like directly throw under the bus during this run?
Do you want the list?
Dale, man? Dude, you can't do that to Dale.
Dale's too nice.
No, Deo's been hurt.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
had a rough
yeah.
week. I don't know how many of you saw Dale Man's Spyro 120% run. Shout outs to Dale. It was a fantastic run.
Yeah, go Deo. Michael Jordan.
I also love Deo. He's amazing. And the reason why no one's allowed to throw any strays his way is because he wiped out on his skateboard last night, had to go to the hospital. He got like staples in his skull.
Five of them.
Five staples in his skull.
It was
That's
pretty
a good
brutal.
album name, by the way, if anybody wants that.
Dude, that one picture
That's
of him with the
freaky.
blood on his hands, that's the art too.
That's the art. Yeah.
We've got him. We've got him going.
But yeah, he's immune, but only for today. All right, so yeah, we forgot to explain Magtar 2 Skip.
Oh yeah, it was awesome though.
Oh,
You
It was
liked
sick.
it?
Did you
You
guys
liked
see
it?
Did you notice?
I don't even think it needs explaining. Let's just move on. This is
press the
jamming. This is the only planet where this is like a weird goal. You have to break all these towers. We're gonna be doing something cool in a second though. This is Tower 2, right?
No, well,
I'm early.
you're early.
We're getting there.
I can't see. I need my
Me
glasses.
Yeah, so this is unfortunately okay, so the way this game works a lot of the time is that like the movement tends to ramp up as the run goes on. So if you're watching this, like, I don't know, I'm not that impressed just yet. Just you wait, Buttercup. This is gonna get real.
Let me turn
intense
my
real
swag
soon.
on.
All right, so yeah, actually, if anybody wants to explain what I'm about to do here.
Okay, so this is a pack switch long jump, and so what he's gonna be doing is 2 long jumps in a row. Is he gonna go for it? There we go.
Of course I'm gonna go for it.
I didn't know if he was feeling the
turned
hyper
the
strike
swag on.
there. So what happens is the helipack has there's a speed cap in the game, but the helipack has like a super high potential for speed, like able to hit the speed cap. The thruster is kind of hard capped, so what you do is you build, but it gives you like more speed at the moment.
More initial velocity.
Yeah. So the thing is with that is that you can chain the two together and go really far, and it's awesome. We like that.
We do like.
Many like that actually.
If I mess
Many
up
are
this double
saying.
jump, I'm gonna be really sad.
Oh,
barely.
God.
Just barely.
Okay. That happened
ready to make fun of
because the bridge was out because we didn't do the rest of the level because we did that skip we didn't explain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting we forgot to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, okay, this is an amazing planet casually. It's like a whole huge like desert expanse with like all these beautiful like architectural sculptures and buildings and things like that. And it's amazing because we complete this whole planet in like effectively 15 seconds. So instead of going that cool way, we're just gonna go this way towards these rocks. I'm gonna swap to the helipack because I can build up speed with it. And I'm gonna high jump into these rocks and that just skipped the entire level.
It's that easy too.
So-
Like you can
Yep.
try that at home. And the thing is,
thanks.
I wish J-Hobbs were here for just this one specific thing.
we have a time-honored GDQ Ratchet Run tradition where someone at some point has to mention that the way Insomniac designed these levels is that they put the ends of the planets directly at the beginnings. And so like the most iconic person is J Hobbs, who a lot of you have probably seen on mic at some point this week or hosting or doing some sort of thing. But yeah, he's a really great guy, old school Ratchet runner at this point, so shout outs to him. Do we have anything that we have to talk about during this stupid race that I hate?
Nah, we can read donuts,
All right,
right?
yeah, we got donuts.
yeah.
Can we
All right.
read at least 3?
All right, well, we have plenty. We have a $50 donation from Grogerin, who says, first-time donator here, so here's a logic puzzle. Use wrench to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get wrench to go fast. Good luck with the run, Zem.
Thank you, Grogrin.
We have $250 from Benjamin, who says,
Hey, the fella.
there you go, says, I'm so excited to watch the man I've come to call a friend crush my favorite childhood game. Good luck, Zem.
Thank you, Ben.
And we have $10 from Kolma Jaba, who says, always great to see a childhood favorite game and Zem running it. Let's go.
Thank you, Colma. Very sweet. I know you just breezed through those donations, but we have 2 more laps, so you can keep going.
All right, well, you just cut me off when you're ready.
All right.
We have a $100 donation from Ashes of Dreams, who says, much love, Zem. Glad to see you running for a good cause.
Thank you, Ashes.
We have an anonymous $50 donation who says, pumped for the run, Zem. I'll be watching from under the floorboards.
Yeah, that makes me really alarmed. I'm sorry, the fact that it was anonymous makes me really uncomfortable. But keep going.
Okay. We got $10 from CJH Carter, who says, hey, Zem, by the time you hear this, you're doing great. Keep it up, Rack Daddy.
Dude, there's no way you knew I'd be doing great. Actually, I don't even know if I am.
Wait. The guy at the end is going to tell us we're doing great, too.
Oh, that's so true.
Play the cutscene a bit, please.
All right,
Yeah.
All right, we can get like 1 or 2 more in.
Okay, we have a $15 donation from Hyperstar, who says, let's go, Zem.
Let's go, Hyperstar.
And we have a $5 donation from Pyrogram, who says, I grew up on Ratchet, and watching Zem absolutely destroy it with only a wrench never gets old. Good luck on the run, and remember, Zem, the Bolt.
No.
We have to go back for it.
No, we don't have to. Should we get the Bolt?
No.
I think we
We're
should
going to
get
get
the
one of
Bolt.
them later.
No, I think we should get the Bolt. I really think we should get it.
No.
All right, no. They wanted me to get a platinum bull in this racetrack, which...
Wait.
Great racing, buddy.
There we go. Hey, thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great racing. Yeah, we'll get 1 platinum bull for the fans, mostly because we have to. But yeah, it's actually really wonderful. Those are like a lot of my regulars, a lot of people I've known for many, many years. It's so good to hear from you all. I hope you're all enjoying the run. I hope you're all enjoying the run. Everybody here as well. Are you enjoying it so far?
Well, the run hasn't even started yet.
We haven't even begun.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start this planet. This is another ship planet. We're going to start by going inside this little space shack of sorts here.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
And that's it.
I don't want to talk about it. All right, we're going to keep going. So we're going to go back inside here, and then we're going to grab this nanotech. Nanotech, if you're not familiar with Ratchet lore, that's just what they call the health in these games. So in Ratchet 1, it was 4 nanotech, which basically just meant 4 health, no matter what kind of damage you took. In this game, it's a lot scarier. They scaled how much damage and how much nanotech worth of damage you take from each enemy, depending on how far you are in the run. Which is normally okay if you're playing it casually, but if you're playing it as fast as we are, you don't really get a whole lot of chances to build up nanotech. So we kind of just need to do what we got to do to really get through this. So these ship levels are the bane of most Ratchet 2 runners' existence.
They're cool.
Yeah, I like them a lot,
Yeah.
but mostly everybody's just really mad because they're terrible at them.
That's true.
Yeah, shout outs to Sneepy.
Hey.
He doesn't even run this game. I just felt like throwing him under the bus this time. But yeah, so if you hear us like again randomly throwing strays at people, it's just like longtime friends in the community.
Yeah,
Just
we don't
really
mean
a
nothing
little bit of
bad
love
by
here.
it.
Yeah, we don't mean no harm. Padges, how are you feeling right now?
I'm good.
I told her I'd put her on the spot a couple of times just to see if you still. Yeah.
Let's give it up for Padges being good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think as well, not only is this the first time of all these people commentating around, I think this is all your first GDQs, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How three of you enjoying them so far? Any wacky stories you want to share with the class?
None I can tell you.
No, you can tell.
I can tell here.
I feel like this was a really slow Felton, but I'm also not going to be that upset about it because I wasn't really paying any attention.
Yeah.
This one green guy needs to get in front of me right now. I'm going to get really angry.
That's last guy syndrome.
That is last guy syndrome. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so for all the people who really wanted me to pick up a platinum bolt, like one of you, this is the time where you're going to see one. We actually can't dodge this. Or rather, we can, but it's a lot slower to dodge it. So we're going to go into the secret nook of this little area right here at the start, and we're just going to grab the platinum bolt. It's not going to be a big deal. We're not going to mention it, okay? It's just going to happen, and it's going to be over in a jiffy, okay? We're going to get back to the speed action very, very soon. So here we go. All right, we're going. All right, here's the platinum bolt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Wingo's gonna love this.
So yeah, this is actually a really cool sequence of tech that we're about to do here. We're not really gonna be that far, and I really messed that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
This is a difficult chain. It's found pretty
It's
recently.
not
though.
that hard.
I think it is.
Well, I mean, maybe some runners think it's hard. I don't know. Well, I couldn't hear what that person just said.
I think they said tap it in.
Tap it in.
Tap it in.
I hope that's what they said.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
They tapped it in
Okay.
again. They screamed yes even louder than the first time. Thank you, whoever that was. What? I can't hear anything. Yeah, we got the rowdy fan section out here. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yeah. We're playing catch up on money really hard right now.
It was so funny too, because like we walked in here during the Mario run that just happened right before this. We're like, oh my God, there's an insane crowd out here. And then as soon as the Mario run ended, they all left.
They were like,
Y'all guys are coming back in, right?
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
I wasn't trying to fish for compliments. That was just me like, I died. Well, it's whatever.
It's a very nice
the
dichotomy.
checkpoint's right there.
Yeah, checkpoint, it wasn't a big
Yeah.
deal. I would have paid a lot more attention. Yeah, that wasn't me trying to fish for I'm sorry if that's what it seemed like. I just thought it was funny. I love you guys too.
What is happening?
I have no idea.
Do you have enough money? I can't see.
Yeah, I have 60,
he does.
60-20. I'm
Okay.
20 over. So these are called tiptoes. Does anyone want to explain tiptoes?
Nicholas.
Oh, it's time. Okay, so he's going to hover into a very large invisible slope that actually is the back
There we
and
go.
the exit of this part of the level.
That's not easy.
No,
Yeah.
no.
They're actually 2 frames apparently, but like the more
No. Absolutely.
apparently I've heard.
No, I'm sorry.
Everyone should
Ali
roll
Musa
up the
told
dice
me,
though.
and I don't know.
Alamusa says a lot of
Musa
things.
told
me.
all
He
right?
does. He
It's
does.
so funny. Like anytime something in the Ratchet community is even remotely hard, everyone's like, "Oh, it's only 2 frames.
Yeah.
You only have 2 frames to do it."
This game runs at 60. There are some 1 frames that are legitimately difficult coming up. We just got to remember to do them.
Yeah, and we're gonna do Ship Shack glitch right now.
Oh, this is a childhood saver.
Going to the shell shack?
Yeah, this is. If any of you ever have your old PS2s, this is actually not as bad as. I'm actually gonna instruct you how to do this because it's such an easy trick.
Get your pen and paper ready.
Yeah, write this down, All right, so you're gonna scroll over to something you can't afford, such as this 60 raritanium nuke. We only have 15 if you look in the, I don't even know where to point, in the
Top
upper
right.
right corner. We only have 15 raritanium. So you attempt to buy this, it tells you can't do it, and then you quickly scroll over to something you can buy, which are these 5 raritanium wings. So if I just do like that, the game like poops itself and gives me the nuke. So it just did that. I just basically scammed this guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. You can try that yourself.
Yeah, and that saves a ton of time.
A ton.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
like really, and it only works, I'm pretty sure, on PS2.
Yes,
Yeah,
it works
I
on
was
PS2.
gonna
You
say
can
that.
do it on emulator. It has nothing to do with it, but on the PS3 port, they accidentally patched it.
Yeah, we have a lot
Yeah.
of version difference problems.
Oh,
like-
here we go.
Oh, here-
Oh,
we
okay.
go.
We won't talk about that now. We have to do Siberius first. This is actually like a grueling planet.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is one of the most insane planets. This is the planet that on Christmas Day that we were like, oh yeah, we'll just blaze through this run, and then we were like, wait a second, this boss is impossible.
Yeah.
So through hours and hours of routing that day, we still pretty much do a very similar strat today. And he's killing enemies right now, and I know we said we wouldn't kill any enemies, but the goal of that is to farm an XP blast. And what you do with this XP blast is that it will auto proc halfway through the fight, or like when you're at 1/3
Like
health
2/3,
left.
yeah.
And then it'll auto kill the last phase for us, and because it spawns in a bunch of mobs then.
Well, yeah, I think we should probably do this when it's more relevant. In case you all can't tell, we are very far out of bounds.
Yeah, okay.
This is like very not developer.
Okay, so
intended.
the Visibomb was in this game, and it was in Iraq 1, and so they had to make everything
Okay,
solid. And then so what happened is he went out of bounds, and there's this huge out of bounds collision. He's going to the boss's arena right now, and so all this is like invisible. So he has to just memorize all the texturization here, and he's going to be making his way over to the boss arena. We're skipping the train because the train has like fight sequences which are a nightmare to get through. So
Especially with only the wrench.
yeah, and with XP, so we need to keep that blast. We need to make sure that we don't kill anything on this path, obviously. So everything here is total, like, we memorized this, we labbed it out. And he just has to pretty much make his way through these like there's just
There's a
trees
lot of
here.
holes in here that I have
Yeah.
to dodge, otherwise I just die immediately.
Yeah, there's a lot of places where if he doesn't like properly move here, he can just die, just like right
That was
there.
scary.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're coming back down to the arena, so we just double jump over here. There's a texture I'm about to land on that will allow me to refresh my double jump, and we just go around, and here we are now at the very, very end of the level.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's begin the boss fight.
Just kidding.
1. Padges, take this away. I want everybody to count these. We gotta do this 14 times. Take it away. Can you explain act tuning, Padges?
Okay, so what
2.
acting is basically to make the game is. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
No, that's okay. You're fine.
No, you're good.
You got this. You got this. Go for it. You got this. You know what you're talking about.
I do.
Yeah. 4. I gave her a test drive. No, that sounded weird. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. No. I tested her knowledge of all of this. 5. You got this. You got this. You got this.
Okay, so basically the game is like for little kids. So
Oh, that's good. That's good. You're good.
Done.
so to make it like more fun for them and more enjoyable, so if you die a bunch of times on the boss, it makes the level easier and
7.
it kills the boss's HP. And the optimal times to fall off the edge is 14.
8.
And it does save time.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've
yeah.
tested it. Trust me. We don't need somebody else looking into it. We've
I'm
looked
done
into
counting. You guys can do it for me.
it. What number are we on?
9.
9.
Okay.
I said I was done counting, dude.
Okay.
So yeah, what Padge is saying is true. Did somebody just say 4? Are you kidding me? This happens every single run I ever do. My chat always tells me the wrong numbers. So yeah, essentially, yeah, there are no difficulty settings in these games. So the developers had to do what they had to do to make them easy. And so yeah, we're nearly done here. Too many deaths. Like if I were to do 18 or 20, I'd be dying too many times.
You're losing time.
Yeah.
And
14's a pretty specific number.
Yeah, we labbed it out. There's some flexibility in there. Is this for number 14? You're all just screaming the worst numbers. 14. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Glad
And
someone's counting.
so this is like probably the most interesting boss fight. So
Also, who said 69?
Yes.
People started clapping. Sorry, go ahead, Manto.
okay, so he does a midair out of the arena, and we found this on Christmas Day, so it's a Christmas strat. And so we were losing our marbles here trying to figure out like how to fight this boss reasonably. And there was a video somebody made, and they were like, oh, beating the game wrench only. I think is it? Do you know what the name is of the channel?
Game Champ.
Yes.
Yeah, she's super nice, and they were making a video on this, and they had a method, and I had to find this because it's way faster, but it's super great starting point. And you midair out of bounds here, and you're even level with this, so you don't have to enter first person. And so Zem is listening to audio cues, I hope, and trying to kill the boss by whenever she.
No, why did she shoot mine? Sorry, this is like really scary. This is like
one of the hardest parts of the whole run.
All right. So this mine can randomly explode, and this is why we got the extra nanotech, because it does 5 damage and we have 6 health. So even if it randomly explodes, at least I get to survive 1 hit.
Yeah.
When I say random, I mean random. Like this thing will explode on a dime if you look at it funny.
Yeah.
So I got to be very careful here. I can't afford to take any other damage here. Otherwise, this gets really, really scary.
The fight is almost done though, because the enemies spawn at the 1/3 time. She's gonna fall over in a second.
Oh no! Don't do this to me.
This is really scary, actually, because if those bombs go off, even when he kills her, he loses a lot of
Okay, I
time.
blew them all up.
Okay, nice.
That's hard to work around though. And now I'm in like some weird position I'm never in this fight.
no.
We got this. No, why'd you shoot me?
Oh.
Don't do it again.
Go, you got this.
Don't do it again.
Okay, so he's gonna
Okay.
blow up
Yep,
soon.
yep.
You're gonna see it in like 3 seconds. 3.
So we use the nanotech
2,
blast here.
1.
We're gonna overflow on EXP, and it's gonna deal. I missed.
No way!
Oh!
Okay.
Oh my God, this is really bad.
That's
This is
really bad. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We got this.
You got this.
We're jazzing now. We're improving. Okay.
I believe.
Okay, I'm not hitting her right now. I cannot believe I walked that far away. It's always like the thing that you least expect that's gonna mess up a GDQ run. It's a time-honored tradition. Can you please get to where I can actually hit you? Okay, she's being very kind to me at the very least by not giving me a really, really crappy pattern right now of like random like explosions or things like that. Okay. Don't do it.
Nice. Tap it in.
We're
Tap it
we're
in,
tapping.
tap
This
it
is
in.
some premium tapping it in time right now.
This is
Yeah, this was a bonus.
this is the final phase here.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh my
gosh! There's no saving that if he fell off.
Please stop. Please, I'm begging you. No, my kids. Okay. All right. I just got to be very careful here. Oh my God. This game, Ratchet turns like a tank sometimes, and it's really annoying because he just turns in like a full circle. All right, here we go. I think we're good. One more hit. One more hit.
Don't let her kill you at the.
Oh my God.
We're good.
No! No
Okay,
way!
so let me explain what just happened there. So remember how I said the mines do 5 damage? So it turns out if a mine explodes and hits you as the fight ends, it instantly kills you no matter what.
Anything actually.
Anything hits
It's
you.
so
dumb. It's really dumb.
That's why I was terrified.
I didn't expect it to explode. I didn't think that would happen. All right.
15.
15. We're good.
This
we're
is the hardest fight in the game.
good. I disagree.
You think? Oh yeah, Protopet's harder
Protopet
now.
is way
Protopet's-
harder
yeah.
than this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Don't
was
shoot me.
the hardest fight in the game.
This was the hardest, yes, I agree with that. Okay, I think I actually might have enough like overflowed nanotech though to be able to set up another nanotech blast. I'm not 100% sure though.
Can I see?
This is like, it's cutting it really close.
No, I don't think so.
You don't
I
think so?
Yeah, the XP decay is too strong.
Okay. All right, so we gotta do this the old-fashioned way then.
So you see dry fired there? It is so stressful fighting this boss. Like when we were learning it for the first time, her patterns are sometimes just inconsistent.
That's really bad. I should not have gotten hit there. This is gonna be a bit of a sweat now. Do not fire mines, please, for the love of God and all that is holy. Do not fire mines. Okay, she didn't do it. Just keep.
This is good.
No.
Ooh.
This is bad.
This is really bad. This is terrible RNG.
You got some icicles to work with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That was
I think she
very-
hit herself with them as well, did she?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she can do that. It's really not like you're not gonna get it often.
It's bizarre.
No, why are you doing this? What are you doing to me, Angela?
Please.
They will just clip through the floor and blow her up and blow them up.
No.
No.
I thought it was outside the explosion for that. That just 16.
16.
Woo! All right, hold on. Remember when I said I had to play apocalyptically terrible to go over estimate? Uh-oh. No, I think, is the XP decay going to be good here? What do you think?
Oh, and I gotta
Look.
squint. What does it
Is that
say?
like just shy of 90%?
Maybe.
It's going to be very close. But the good news is that every single time I die on this fight, the boss gets less health, so it makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, on to wave 2. Are you going to be kind to me this time? Okay, that's kind enough. She still wants to kill me, but at least it's like not as aggressive with these mines. Okay, keep on firing the laser, that's fine. Like a 2007 meme. She'll be firing her laser. Why did you cheer for that?
Why did they woo?
That's not a thing to cheer for. It was just a reference that I made for my ADHD-addled, like just weary brain from this past week of like binge drinking.
All right, let's hope. Let's see.
It's gonna be very, very close. At the very least, I need good RNG from her. Not quite.
Yeah.
Okay, at the very least, the very, very next fight cannot possibly go wrong.
I hope there isn't a next fight.
I hope there isn't either.
Oh.
Okay, dry fire, that's fine.
Yeah. So let me explain something about her real quick. He can't get too close to her or she moves away. So you got to find the sweet spot where you can still hit her with the wrench at
Yes.
even level.
Okay.
Get her!
Oh.
Finish her!
No, not again.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice!
Okay. Yo! No! No! Why does this keep happening? Where did that even come from? Were there more enemies?
Well, I don't think they kill all of them. I think the turrets blow up after
Okay,
a while.
I'm actually really worried about this mine because it might blow up while I finish the boss again. Okay, that's good. It's actually a good thing that she fired that second mine this time because I'm going to use them to blow each other up. Even if I take a little bit damage here, it's okay. There we go. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
We're chilling, dude. We're chilling. All right. Oh, dude, speaking of chilling, dude, shout outs to chilling, dude. I hope he's doing well.
Me too.
All right, we're good. We're finished the boss. How could we go any worse than this? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I mean, like, honestly, like, you really can't be upset over those kinds of things when you do this sort of category because it just happens. Like, there's nothing you can do to prevent it sometimes. Sometimes you just get the absolute worst rolls.
You can reset, you know.
I mean, I could just... No, we're not going to do that. All right, I am going to play this cutscene, however, coming up here because I believe somebody donated for this little logic puzzle. So, well, they didn't actually donate for it. I just like the cutscene, so I'm going to play it.
I like it too. I think we all like it.
I think every Ratchet fan knows this cutscene, so I'm going to do it for the... Here's one for the boys back home.
Let's go, boys.
All right, here we go.
That are home.
A piece of my childhood right here.
In case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
Hey. And so now we get a better wrench, and it's actually the best wrench in the game.
I don't mind taking the time to show that as well because it needs to be, this is a really cool trick right here. So we don't have a swing shot yet to go across this little gap, so instead we just jam ourselves right in there.
Yeah. And then we do another tiptoe here.
Yes, more tiptoes.
Some cute little tiptoes.
No, you all remember that.
So any surface that Ratchet can slide off or he dies on contact, he can do tiptoes off. For the most part.
Yeah.
And like we said, it's about a couple frames.
Oh, but yeah, so wrench upgrade. This is actually super important because this is the category, right? This is the only thing that we can use to damage things. Aside from the 2 nanotech blasts that went off that didn't hurt the boss. I tried, but, you know. Anyway, the point is now we got to collect these crystals to repair our ship. And then we're going to go back to Endako. Remember early on at the beginning of the run when we said we have to go back there at some point? Now we have all the conditions that we need to go back there. There was a boss that we ended up skipping. And the reason we skipped it is because it just takes too long to do with the default wrench. So that's why we had to do that little trick where we skipped the swing shot over in the cave earlier. And we're gonna go back and grab our old swing shot and grind boots now. So after we're done collecting these 10 crystals, as you can see, I'm taking damage here. I have a lot more nanotech than I'm used to, so it's actually kind of nice. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking damage here as I'm going along the path here in the desert. We're gonna be death abusing at the end of, as soon as I collect the 10th crystal. And it'll take us right back to the ship. We'll be able to head out of here. So, can we get a quick padges check? How are you holding up there?
I'm good.
Okay, and what about a Nick check?
I'm feeling great.
They're both feeling great.
Nick's feeling better, though. You hear that?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of competition in there.
Yeah.
He's like, she's feeling great, but I'm feeling a little bit better.
I'm feeling excellent.
Excellent.
Okay.
Feeling amazing.
We got an arms race going on here. Just wait until someone hits stupendous. That's when you know the gloves are off.
I'm getting there.
Okay, so now we go back to Endako or Endako 2 or Entwaco or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to be, I don't know, we're just going to be like moving around here a little bit. Any interesting platforming we really got to make note of here?
You're going to fight a boss.
A little bit? You want to go with
it? So Wrench 2 is the best wrench in the game, and you'd be surprised to learn that. Wrench 2 has some weird properties to it, and you won't be seeing them for a bit until we start fighting, well, you won't see it for a while, but when you see it, you'll know it, you know? So the third wrench is not only not going to be grabbed, but we're going to be keeping this wrench the entire run now. And this wrench is significantly better. It does, I don't know the numbers, but it's good. It's good, just trust me.
Yeah, just trust us.
Good trick coming up here, too. This is Endako Tiptoes, and it's a cute little section.
So bad. This video game. All right. Anyway, yeah. When we actually get back here and I have to do this whole thing again, then we'll show you what the Endako Tiptoes look like. But yeah, we also. Oh yeah, I forgot to also mention at the beginning of this run. If you guys have really enjoyed watching me mess some stuff up here and there, Manto and I actually incorporated like 4 new strats into the run like an hour ago.
Yeah, we did.
So we're gonna be showing off some real interesting stuff here in a second.
We sat down and we were like, we gotta fix this real quick.
Yeah.
We gotta get to the lab.
They got the pen and paper out.
Yeah,
I canceled a Hot Shots golf game.
Not the golf.
And I was doing good.
Dude, were you gonna beat Potty?
No.
So then you weren't doing that good. You were just like doing okay then.
Yeah, he won that arms race. I was doing good, and then he said he was doing great. And I was like, oh, you win.
He's like, you were like, I can't remember the word for what comes after. Yeah, shout outs to Potty. Also had a run this week. PlayStation Nation represent. He had Crash 2 Hundo, was it? It was
Great run.
Yeah.
Amazing run.
Really great guy. It's like also one of the best parts of these events is that like we all know each other from the internet space, and like we all like hear about each other through social media or any sort of like scorching, stupid takes we all post online. And if you have, oh wait, by the way, before I finish that sentence, if anybody has any opinions about hot dogs being sandwiches, you can come find me at SemiBoo on Twitter. I love talking about this. They are absolutely sandwiches, and anybody who disagrees can fight me.
Yeah.
So, are people like yelling? You know I can't hear you, right? Your words are falling on deaf ears. Their tacos are also sandwiches.
Whoa, okay.
They definitely are.
That's kind of a nuclear take.
What do you mean that's a nuclear take?
Oh, swing shot swag, baby.
Swing shots. Oh yeah, we have the swing shot now.
Yeah. So the swing shot is sick, and we actually use it a lot more, and well, you'll be seeing us going crazy soon enough.
Yeah, really spicing things up.
Yeah.
So every single new piece of like equipment or gadget or things like that adds to our arsenal of movement, as well as our ability to kind of run around enemies and not have to do things. So this is Dabo. This has the giant Clank fight in it. Everyone loves the giant Clank fight.
Oh no.
So originally, we were talking before about how there was a runner who like pretty much labbed out his own route and things like that.
Labbed it out.
Labbed it out, quote unquote. They didn't use like any of the weapons that Giant Clank has. And so like, of course, like good speedrunners, when we decided to have the discussion of whether or not like all that stuff would be allowed, oh my goodness.
I thought you were about to walk off.
I thought I was gonna walk off too. Hold on, sorry, I gotta do this cool movement. And then not get hit by this guy, and then not get hit by the other guy. Don't shoot me, okay.
Run.
I gotta run, sorry. What was I saying? I forgot, I just saw my life flash before my eyes again.
Boss fight?
Oh yeah, boss fight. So
Hey.
you're gonna see me like throw some like mines and shoot some missiles or whatever. Listen, okay, we could just jump on this guy and punch him and stuff like that, but like, this isn't interesting. This isn't like the part of the speedrun that we all want to watch. Well, maybe there's like one like weirdo out there's like, yes, this is my favorite part. Yeah. Give a quick like applause in the chat if you're that weirdo where this is your favorite part of the game.
This boss is so like. Okay, so they didn't plan on you like doing anything besides holding the X button, which sends you into the stratosphere. And so when you just tap it, you just continuously stun lock him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, jumping on him is actually a pretty good source of damage for this fight.
Yeah, the missiles are only there to pretty much chip away at his health, like as a free extra damage source. So if you just like close your eyes and listen, you can ignore it.
Close your eyes. Sorry, I
there you go.
apologize. And now we got people singing Pompeii in the background. That's right, I hear you. All right, so we're done with the fight. It's
Nice.
good and over. So yeah, there's probably like some purists who are like, oh, well, I don't know, we didn't use the fists, which I guess is the Clank equivalent.
It loses
of the
a
wrench.
minute, okay? Like,
Yeah,
relax,
like come on.
relax.
Like, you saw that Angela fight. I need to make up as much time as possible here.
Yeah.
What do we have to talk about?
Are you gonna do the chain back or no?
No.
Do you do one trip, Dabo?
No.
No,
God, no.
that's slower now, okay,
yeah,
buddy?
yeah.
Okay.
You'll see. We got a little
Hey,
something.
We got strats on deck, man.
That's on deck.
Yeah, you're trying to spoil the magic here, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
It's okay, because
We
it's
might-
sexy, so we love you.
Yeah, go Nick. Go Nick.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I jump in real quick?
Yes, please.
We have, just to remind everybody, the next run is Left 4 Dead 2, The Last Stand Showcase, currently at 13,500. We need 20,000 for that. We're about 6,500 away, so I just wanted to give you a pleasant, polite reminder of that. Thank you.
Wonderful. And you know what? As a matter of fact, we have the perfect plan to read out some more donations.
Oh.
We got another hover bike race. Everyone's favorite.
I will let you know. We've got plenty here for you.
Okay.
So we have a $25 anonymous donation. It says, it's super worth it to wreck my sleep schedule for one of my earliest gaming memories. Looking forward to an awesome run by an awesome runner. Can't wait to watch Zem rip this game a new one. Donation goes to Runner's Choice.
Which I threw at Left 4 Dead 2, the bonus incentive that I don't
we go.
remember off the top of my head.
The Last Stand Showcase.
Yes.
That is what we're
Yes.
going for. That is coming up next, but we have some more.
Yes,
So just
please, go ahead.
Cut me off whenever you're ready.
Sure.
$15 from Nick O, who says, Ratchet and Clank runs at GDQ are always appointment viewing for me, and I'm really excited to see just how much only using a wrench amps things up.
Marathon Man, was that you?
You know, they called that name and I was like, did I do that?
What do you mean you have an appointment? You're just here on the couch. That's not an appointment.
Oh, we're going for tree hops, right?
Oh, of course we're going for
Okay, tree hops. Tree hops.
Tree hops.
Tree hops is a strat. This was my holy grail back in the day. I worked on this with a runner named Mobius for forever, and this skipped so much time in 100%. And don't say Morbius, chill.
Yeah.
Control yourself.
Put some
It's
respect
like
on it.
3 months old now,
Yeah,
man.
that's a
Relax.
dead meme. They're not bringing it back.
Okay,
at the time.
listen. He's gonna do this really cool strat here, where he's gonna do this big jump off these 2 trees, and we stole the name from Jack, and it's sick, and it saves a ton of time in Hundo, but this is just for routing.
Yeah, this is just for swag. I'm gonna try to go for it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yay! And
That-
now,
That's not easy. I'm actually really happy I got
yeah,
that.
you're missing the nanotech.
Yeah, I don't need it.
You don't
I
get it
need the
anymore?
nanotech.
Oh my lord.
I just did this to go fast. I
Oh,
don't need help.
it's for the swag. It's for the
it's for the
culture.
swag.
Okay, I respect it. It also saves time, so you know.
Yeah, it does save time. Oh, we have more. We can do more donations.
Yeah.
I got a pretty interesting one here, considering the most recent topic of discussion. We have a $5 donation. Their message says C name. That's all it says. Their name is Pop-Tarts Are Just Ravioli.
No, I'm sorry. No.
It's gonna be a no from me.
Okay, so let me just explain. My rules are weird, but they're consistent. It has to be a something edible encased in something else edible, and you have to primarily eat it with your hands. You don't eat ravioli with your hands. Whoever you, well, maybe there's like one person out there. One time I saw like a big Twitch streamer eating spaghetti with his hands, and I got really upset. But anyway, you can keep going on the donations.
Okay, we got 2 very special donations here. The first one, Insomniac Dev Aaron.
Let's go!
Let's go, Aaron.
We love Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron's the homie.
Aaron sends over $100 and says, late night is a good time to go Commando. Good luck, friends.
True.
We also have another one here. Let me find it real quick. Uh-oh, it may have jumped up on me here. We have Insomniac Dev Grant.
Yes.
Let's go.
Grant's also the homie.
And Grant sends along $500.
No. Oh, sorry, no, I said no because I died, not 'cause
I think, yeah, we're good. Grant says, let's hear it for Zem. Really love to see a wrench only run at GDQ. Cheers to everyone in the amazing Ratchet and Clank speed running community.
Shout outs to Grant.
We love Insomniac. They are
Yeah.
they are seriously the best devs we could ask
They
for.
are.
They're
They
They're
really
so
are.
supportive of not only us, they've done so much for us, and
They continue to support the speedrun community. They like share information with us when we ask. They have us come over to their studio sometimes. I mean, like, you know, back before it was not okay to do that. Anyway, the point is, moving on from
new
that.
strat. You're doing a new strat.
Hot out of the oven. Manto, you want to explain it?
Okay, so there's this thing called wrench lock-on that Zem loves, and it allows us to do something really weird in Ratchet 2. It allows you to fly into the air, and what he's going to do here is charge off of here, and he's going to go for a midair when he lands, and then land on the swing shot and go up into the air, and you'll see if he does it correctly right here. And there we go! This is a super old strat I thought would never get used. I put it in a montage, and I thought it was sick, and then I was like, oh my god, we can do it right here. And so this saves a bunch of time off something we were doing before, but now we are going to be going back into the further part of Dabo.
Yeah, I need this.
So this is a solid building that you're never meant to go on. It's half textured, so you can walk on it.
Yeah, I'm taking this a little bit more carefully than normal because I literally learned this 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
So
it's a sick strat.
it's really, really sick.
So
I'm gonna
this-
just tap this. Oh, dude, you
Yes,
go for the
yes,
swag.
yes.
You gotta go for the swag.
Oh, you're up? Yeah, there you go. Be careful.
Okay, texture? I'm
Just-
going
just-
this direction,
just-
right?
yeah.
And there we go. There's the end of the level.
So you're meant to get the glider, so this was skipping the glider, and now he's gonna death abuse, and then it's just like, oh, you did it, you're good, and then.
Oh, wait, now the electrolyzer spawns.
Oh,
Yeah, for some reason it wasn't there the first time. Normally, like death, I don't know. There's like a lot of things that you're not supposed to do in these games, but we clearly don't care about that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We messed something up.
I had to die once just to spawn this electrolyzer puzzle back in, and then once that's happening, or once that's over, I need to death abuse again to finally end the level. So we're gonna just throw. Oh wait, it was already there. Oh,
Wait, what? Wait,
the teleporter was there.
What is
That's
happening?
why, I don't know, dude.
it's
This
a
is
new
strange.
strat. We shouldn't have done this, but we did it.
We really shouldn't have.
But we're done, so yeah, it was cool.
maybe the teeniest bit suboptimal, but who really cares about that? I always think that GDQ runs, like by design, should be like geared around swag and showing off things that you normally wouldn't see. It's just a fun event. I mean, like obviously, I'm not saying all runners should do that. They should do what makes them comfortable. But that's
We're here to have fun and
we're gonna
raise
have
money.
fun. We're gonna have a good time.
Next level is going to be really hard, so make sure you watch closely here. He's going to be doing something very precise.
Yeah. And that's
Oh my god.
It's not really that precise. It's you just like shoot a nuke at the glass and it blows up 5 of the 6 things you have to blow up, and then you just blow up the last one. Oh, by the way, I want to give some shout outs to Padges. She asked if she could paint my nails before the run, and I've never had my nails painted before, so she did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
We got the GDQ staff having it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
try
Tando
to go
time.
for this. Okay, I messed it up. That's fine. I wanted to go for like a little bit of swag movement right there. It's really tricky to hit, but I can just do this and it looks just as fine. So this is Tando. It's not actually called Tando, but we always call it Tando in the community. There was like so this is actually called Tadano, but there's a like a glitch video from like 2007 on like CRT like quality, like camcorder pointed at it.
Forgot to do it.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go back and do the swag strat. Wait, am I out? Oh, no. All right, hold on. That's fine. Yeah, sorry. We gotta show off the cool strats, even if
Anyway,
it loses us some time.
Glitching on Tando. Back to
Glitching
that.
on Tando was the name of the video. Is it still on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's
I think
funny.
the guy's name is like Gaiman.
Yeah. Oh, I have a funny story. Speaking of YouTube stuff, I was gonna be putting out in celebration of this run. There we go. That's a hot little strat for you all. In celebration of this run, I was working on a YouTube video where I explained more about this category in depth. That happens. It's fine. But it couldn't get uploaded before the run like we originally planned because my editor got grounded.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh my god. But yeah, so that was obviously tragic. I have nothing
Why are
to.
they grounded? Did you
They were
ask
staying
them?
up too late trying to get the video
Oh
done.
my god.
Wow.
You're
I'm ruining their
responsible.
life.
You're responsible. You're a bad influence.
Dude, I'm the worst boss. But anyway, yeah, now we're hitting like the back array of planets here. So we're gonna start on Bolden, where we have a lovely little dome that we're gonna clip through. And you know what? As a matter of fact, Nick, I want you to take this planet.
Let's go, Nick.
Okay. So it dawned on me about 2 minutes ago. You got the charge boots like a while ago, and you did all this crazy stuff, and we never even talked about it.
Yeah, we never
Dude,
talked
we
about
never
it.
explained the J-Hobbs thing. I think we just said J-Hobbs and we moved on.
No, we did.
No,
we did.
did we?
You just weren't paying attention.
As I always
All right, so you double tap R1, you go fast. But there's a weird thing in this game. Yeah, he went right.
There's like so little time to explain
Yeah.
anything that we do in this.
Yeah.
I mean, it would probably help a lot if we just like shut up once in a while like that. Padges, what do you know about A2? Do you know anything about Aeronos? Did we teach you anything about
No.
Or Clank clips.
We said we were, and then we worked on strats.
Oh yeah, that's right. We said we were gonna explain the whole run to her, and then we just like got really distracted. So there's more Clank clips to be done here. So the way this planet is supposed to function normally is that you do one Clank section. Hold on, I gotta like peer over the glasses here. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
We do one Clank section, then one Ratchet section, then one Clank section again, and then a final Ratchet section, and then the two of them reunite to complete the planet. If this goes according to plan, sorry, I have to like
This
really
is the hard
line
one. This
this
is
up.
the hard one, folks.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
First
Yeah.
try. Double first try Clank clip.
Manto is fuming from on his couch.
No, I gotten better at them now. so-
Oh, that's true. Okay, everyone was always making fun of Manto for being bad at these, but Manto like he like ran the opposite direction. He hit the lab. He like deleted Facebook. He went to the gym. He lawyered up.
I called Sneepy.
Sleepy.
Nobody knew but him. You just press L1 gently. That's the only thing I
We
was
had the
missing.
technique.
But yeah, so if we do everything right, it's just gonna be one long Clank section. So right here, this is where you're supposed to go into the first Ratchet section rather.
Once you
but
hit that
instead,
button.
we're gonna raise this elevator.
There we go.
And we're gonna move on to Clank 2. This is a little treacherous because even though it just says that we got a continue point, if we die here, that's not true. We have to go all the way back to the beginning. There's one thing I'm absolutely terrified of happening, so of course it's probably going to happen right now, which is that the game can actually soft lock here.
Oh, no.
It happens when you least expect it, and what better time than right now, right? So this is the sweat for all of us. Will the game soft lock or not right here?
Make sure you make him salute.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. So effectively, to explain the soft lock and why it can happen, we're about to pick up 4 Clank bots. They're very adorable, and they run around like our little brothers, and they do our bidding like our little brothers. And so we tell them to like fight enemies, wait around, like attack, and then like go inside these like nodes that you'll see, or like these doors, not nodes. But like the doors have like a number on them, and you need that many Clank bots to pass. And so I need 4 Clank bots. I've gotten 3 of them so far. I'm picking up another one in the next room. I need all 4 of them, but there's a chance they can push each other off of a very thin bridge, and I completely just soft lock the game. So if that happens, we're gonna have to invent something on the fly.
Oh no.
So we'll see how this goes. All right, here we go. Please, 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 please. You stay right there, buddy. I'm on to you. Okay. Don't do it. We're good.
Hey.
Yeah, they get like stuck down there, and then they can never come out from there. No matter what you do, like they're just stuck there forever. So in order to end this second Clank section now, we're gonna do one last little Clank clip here.
It's a cute one.
That is a very cute one.
All first try.
So this is the Ratchet trigger, and then you're as Clank, and you're like, oh my god, what do I do? And then you just reload. And
Yeah, you just reload the game. For whatever reason, it just puts them back together, and now we can do movement stuff again.
Yeah.
So we're not done with Theranos 2 just yet. We have one last thing we have to do. You've seen Clank clips, or you've seen camera clips with Clank. Now you're gonna see camera clips with Ratchet and what those look like. So we're gonna break these boxes here because they can get in the way of what our wrench swing is about to do for us. So we hit a little, right there. I didn't explain that well at all, and it was like really anticlimactic. But yeah,
the camera pushes you.
The camera pushes you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the charge boots, like Nick very astutely explained or told us, we did not explain the charge boots at all.
Yeah.
So they're a gadget where you double tap R1 and you can charge forward. It's about a 1 second charge of full speed before it slows down. I believe full speed is like what, like 0.43 meters per second squared. So that's actually like the real number, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I'm, what am I doing here? Okay. Sorry. That was really strange. But yeah, so the charge boots make us move really fast. That's all you really have to know, nerdy numbers notwithstanding. You double tap R1, you go fast. And we can use that speed to do really cool things. So we're gonna go pick up, we're gonna use our nuke here. So that's the end of mission 1. We're gonna do mission 2 here real quick, which we should be able to do just by firing a nuke right here. And then we can pick up 25,000 bullets, which is gonna be really helpful because we can finally use that to buy armor. I don't know how many of you know or remember this, but this game has armor, and the more armor you have, the less damage you take. So it's a lot more efficient to, instead of trying to farm nanotech everywhere, just try to get 25K so you can buy level 1 armor. It doesn't do a whole lot for us, but it does enough. And that's all you really need.
It hits our threshold.
Yeah.
We take what we can get.
So like, if you can take another hit, that's great, and we like that. Okay, so this is another really cool trick. There just is no wall there, so you just go through it, and then you're good. And we're doing like speed storages with the swing shots. The charge boots essentially can be carried in terms of speed all over the place.
I forgot we're about to do this. I'm sorry.
New strat.
Yeah, so this is going to be kind of interesting. I don't know if we're going to, how well this is. How have I
you
missed
failed that
this
in practice,
I failed this every single time. All right, so we die once. That's fine. I can probably...
We're starting act tuning 1.
Yeah. So I'm going to try my darndest here to not get shot by these guys. I'm going to try to line this up right here. Oh, I did that's actually really bad. Okay, I need to break these boxes so I can get tank one more hit. Just shoot the box and don't shoot me, please. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna use this little lamp right here as coverage. Okay, that was the wrong kind of coverage. It was a solid object, so I just bonked into it and got shot by that one guy. He was like, I got my sights set on this guy.
The orange bullets will 1-hit him. The blue ones will 2-hit him. So
okay,
he wants to hit the orange guys.
We're gonna try this. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then if not, I'm just gonna do like the coward's way out. Don't do it. Why is that happening? Okay, I'm blaming the TV. This is clearly not my fault.
You know, you're doing an okay job.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay, and that's a new strat we found in the practice lab not too long ago.
I'm gonna take one death here because it's a lot less scary.
Yeah, good idea.
So this is hell boss if
This
you were a
is the
child.
worst boss.
Yeah. If you're casual, if you play this game casually, you remember this guy took like 15 minutes and was really long and really annoying.
What a mess.
And yeah, it's okay. Like Insomniac, we're really glad that you learned to never do that ever again. Like we're like, thank you for not doing that again. So I'm gonna try my darndest here to charge down here, get this guy to not break this.
Ooh.
I'm shocked that worked.
That was a quirky little setup right there.
So now instead what we're gonna do is, he has eye lasers that can like kind of just hit him. So we're just gonna make him hit himself by running into his groin area. And then, so the reason, oh God, okay, that's actually really scary. So we can't take another hit. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a safety strat here, where I'm just gonna kind of keep moving him. I'm gonna be like slowly turning to the left here. Ideally, none of these eye lasers should be hitting me while I'm moving to the left. I mean, of course, we'll see what happens when I start moving to the right. It gets a little scary. But yeah, no, like any of these lasers really could like realistically kind of just shoot me out of nowhere and I just die and then I have to do the entire fight over. But realistically, if I play this safe enough, you'll see this health bar just start to slowly be whittled down. That one almost killed me. That one also almost killed me.
Fine, just tap it in.
We're just tapping it in right now. Is that Happy Gilmore? Is that where that's from? Tap it in?
Man,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, regardless, we did the thing. We did the thing. It's so stressful. I hate that fight so much.
That fight is such a disaster.
We have, I have. We've been working towards fixing that fight for years. It's been an uphill battle the entire time.
Well, my
Every
superior
category.
brain knows exactly what to do in these
Oh, yes.
situations. You're sitting there in your throne of lies.
It came to me in a dream.
You're like sipping a nice Chianti. The GDQ stuff's like, where did you get that? All right, so this is another new strat.
There.
Here we go. And up we go.
Hey.
All right, so realistically, we're gonna land on this crane that you're not supposed to be able to land on. And we're gonna charge here. I'm not gonna do the momentum storage here. I'm just gonna do like the simple one here. I'm gonna hop on here. I gotta line this up pretty carefully. That's not what I wanted at all. We can make this work though.
You can still land that thing.
I'm hoping I don't land on the thing that will soft lock me. As you can see, none of the textures are actually loaded, but there's a lot of things I'm trying to like
This
move
is a
Ratchet
whole
around.
warehouse
Please
area.
tell me I'm in the right side of this.
Ooh.
That's not good. That's not good. I think I'm soft locked from here. I need either this guy to shoot me really quickly or I need to reload.
You could camera clip through the box.
Can I actually camera clip through it?
Yeah, you probably could.
Look at you on the fly.
Yeah, we're gonna try to experiment here a little bit. Just a little tiny bit, and then right through here, you think?
See those flat boxes? Yeah. Let's go.
Oh.
We're not out of this just.
Wait, no, nothing
no, I didn't,
happened.
I didn't
That's the
do
wrong
anything.
side.
I didn't do anything right.
Never mind, tear it all down.
Okay.
Let's see those flat boxes right there.
These.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
ones?
No, the ones
These
right there.
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's try it. That did not work. We're gonna try this one more time, then I'll just like reload or something.
Do you mind if I give an update on an incentive?
Yeah, by all means.
Okay, we are less than $6,000 away from the Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand Showcase, so just want to remind everybody that will be the run coming up next. Less than $6,000 away, so get your donations in for that.
That did not work either. Okay, I'm just gonna reload. That's fine.
Yeah.
Was worth a try.
You might not be able to do that right there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
know.
okay.
it's worth a shot.
Oh my God, my neck just cracked. Did that like come through the mic at all? I really hope it didn't. That was so loud. Why are you clapping for that? What? Don't do that. They're like, yeah, he's got spine issues. Okay, we're gonna try this again. And then ideally, so the reason why, if you're wondering why like I kind of got messed up on that movement there, once you charge forward, you are locked into a position. And if you try to go beyond that, now I actually did this right, so this should work. Okay, Here we go.
Nice.
And then we can just do this from here. This should be fine. No, okay, that's fine too. That's fine, I get a continue point here now. It's not a big deal.
Something worth noting is this is actually, all the movement he just did is approaching this part of the level in reverse.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do any of this.
Yeah, so there's coordinates to the next planet at the very top of this railing. And,
Oh, dude, as soon as I got the double jump, I was like, he's going back down.
and there he goes.
I got hyped though for a second. I was like, oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, I wanted to. All right, I'm just gonna tap it in now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're still gonna come in underestimate. Unless... no, there's actually a really, really terrible boss fight. Terribly difficult.
The hardest part of the whole run.
Honestly, in my opinion, hardest boss fight in the entire series.
That's pretty fair.
At least from a speedrunning perspective, because you have to just YOLO it. There's no way
YOLO
out.
pet.
YOLO pet. So we are on the third to last planet. I actually do want to give you a chance, Enigma, while we're doing this other planet. It doesn't really matter that much to read a couple more if you got some.
Sure, there are a ton in here. We have a $20 donation from Rackimdar, who says, yo, had to donate for my boy Zim. He's been working extra hard on creating top-notch content and fun streams. The Ratchet Master is here to show you one heck of a fun run.
That's like the nicest endorsement I've gotten in a long time. Thank you, Rackimdar. I appreciate that.
Ratchet Master.
You can keep going, by the way, Enigma.
Sure, we have a $40 donation from Occasional Spoonerism, who says, Zello Hemi, Jake Rob on the run so far. Had to get at least one Spoonerism in during your run, and I gotta say, it's pretty bog pones.
Okay.
Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, that's fine. Story of this run in a nutshell. Yeah, you can keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're totally fine. I think you'll like this one. Ghost of Metropolis sends over $1,000. Ghost of Metropolis says, hi, Zem. So happy to finally be able to catch you at a GDQ Live after a few years of mostly lurking in your stream. Hoping the boss RNG works in your favor and you can absolutely hyperstrike this game's arsenal into non-existence. Lots of love and best of luck. You got this. Donation goes to Zem's Choice.
Thank you, thank you. I'm actually going to ceremoniously take off the glasses for this. They're coming off.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
time.
This planet is extremely difficult. So we're going to start by doing this little movement thing right here. I'm going to not do it correctly and then die immediately. And then we're going to try it again. Thanks for clapping for that. All right, here we go again. This is a bit of a blind angle here. Okay, there we go. That's a little less dicey. I got to dodge this guy because he'll kill me, and then I also die because I didn't get enough distance on that. I'm just gonna do this Why are you clapping every time I fail? You're gonna give me a complex. We're just gonna do this. And Scott Bozo, shout outs to him, another amazing Ratchet runner, one of the best out there, is gonna be so mad at me for not going for that strat. But you know what? That's fine.
He will be.
He will. He's going to get really upset. So obviously we're not supposed to be out here. Well, maybe it's not obvious, but this is out of bounds, like way out of bounds.
Yeah.
That slide scared me. Okay, so, and then we're going to be on top of this building here, and then we're just going to come down and then cut through right to the teleporter. So this skips the entire first half of the level, but we're not out of this just yet. In fact, the worst is still yet to come.
Yep. There we go.
So let me start by taking off the charge boots. So these guys have to go. There's no way around it. We have to kill these guys because our wrench, every time we try to camera clip through the next wall, it'll just get eaten.
Or they'll just kill us. You know?
Or they'll just kill us immediately.
And so he farmed a nanotech blast. Well, he didn't, but he just got very lucky. But he just had enough XP so that he could blast and kill those guys because it does way more damage than the wrench.
It wasn't luck. It was calculated.
Oh, yes.
Planned from the beginning.
All right, so now we're going to do something called swing shot infinite jumps. Hold on, can somebody explain this? I got to actually focus on this.
Okay, so he's going to charge. He's going to do a big jump, and then he's going to keep grabbing on and then canceling his grab on the swing shot node, which means he can go upwards pretty much indefinitely. He's trying to get really high.
That's what I was really scared of. No.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, this is just brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And now I don't have the nanotech blast to kill these guys, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Let me take the charge boots off again. Yeah, literally, if any single thing goes wrong on this entire planet, I die. It's not at all easy.
And this is just step one.
This is step one. We're not even at the hard part yet.
Yeah.
You stop this. Okay. 1 down, 3 to go.
Nick, how you feeling?
I feel great.
I got them in a good
Just how you
spot.
feel.
Don't do it.
Amazing.
Dizzy? You say dizzy?
No, amazing.
Oh, good.
Wait, this guy's like up in the air. Are you seeing this? No way. He's like locked up in the air. I saw some bullets flying in from somewhere I didn't recognize. Anyway, the point is,
He's going crazy.
You should put the glasses back on.
I probably should. I feel like I saw more when I was wearing them. Okay, so we're gonna do this camera clip again here. Okay, that did not work. Yeah, so then basically the swing shot infinite jumps, they take us right to the final boss. And, well, It's a final boss, all right. It is not going to be simple, and it's going to be a lot of luck involved with how I do and how fast I can even do it, if I can even do it.
So he wants to do this without moving so he doesn't clip back in and get hit by that tank. We can't survive a single bullet, so if he just legs it here, he's got it.
Okay, that's step two. That's step two.
Yep.
Step three. All right, here we go again. 1.
Every great plan has 3 steps.
Every single one, except this one has 4. So that's 2. And so again, like Padges was explaining earlier, every single death, that's 3, is gonna lower this boss's health. And believe it or not, 4, taking the full roughly 2. Did someone just say 7? Why are you doing
I
that?
heard 11.
5. So every single one of these deaths takes off 6, like a decent chunk of the boss's health.
That's 6.
20 deaths brings the boss 7 to half health. And so that's exactly where we want to be. Even though it takes 2 minutes to set this up, 8, it is still way faster to do this than it would be to fight the boss normally. 9. Manto disagrees, but Manto has a lot of theories. Wait, do you actually disagree?
No?
Is that 10 or is that 9? I lost
10.
count. That's 10. Okay, thank you. I know that we were labbing a little bit, 11, about, but basically we just like to tinker sometimes in the community. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus there, Manto.
I don't even disagree with you.
Oh, okay. Well, then great. We're on the same page.
or-
Why are we arguing?
Or do I?
13, I think? Is that where we're at?
Yes.
Who knows?
14. Thank you for keeping count, because these guys certainly aren't. So this is 15 now, yes? 72.
92.
92. Okay, that's a good number. 17, yes?
Yes.
I'm like delirious at this point. 17, 38, 18. I like counting these. I like learning how to say the numbers in different languages. Because it's just kind of fun to like, I don't know, you have to do something to kill the monotony of all this.
1738.
17.
Why did they say that?
Why did they? All right, so I think that's 20, right?
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. So now we can begin the boss fight. This is step 4 in our 3-step plan.
And the Christmas strats are coming out.
The Christmas strats. All right, so this boss is gonna start puking protopets, and it will not move or stop puking until the protopets flood the arena. But as you can see, we place the protopet very carefully over the railing so that it pukes indefinitely, and I need to do something very specific here. I need to get these boots off, and I cannot fall for Squishma. That's the last thing I need to fall for right now, so he cannot squish me.
And you can see how good Wrench 2 is right there.
I was just gonna
That's
say.
not just act tuning, like the boss is in baby mode. Like, the Wrench 2, for some reason, when you throw it at an enemy, just goes crazy. And Wrench 3 is worse, minus hyper striking.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I need this. Okay, good. So I got really good RNG right there, and I was able to lock the boss into this state again. I'm really nervous for phase 3, though. Phase 3 is the hardest one.
Yes, there's a bunch of enemies here. There's tanks, there's the little gun dudes everywhere, and so he can't get shot by them pretty much at all.
I got to keep track of where the tanks are, and there's also one guy still alive over there. Okay, so the tank is right behind me. Okay, there's another box. I need good luck here. Please roll a 3rd time. 1 time for the 1 time. It rolled a 3rd time. That's fantastic. Okay, we can probably lock him in place again. Puke, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. This could be time. This could actually
Let's
be
go.
it. 3, 2, 1, time.
Yay! We didn't go over.
We did not go over.
I mean, it wasn't like
That was not a
bound to
pretty run
happen,
by
but-
any shape. I wanted to like do a little bit where I was like, oh my God, that's world record. That's like 12 minutes of world record. Still a fantastic run all the same. I'm happy to be able to do this for you. Do you guys have any shout outs you want to give before I do my little closing thing?
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Shout out to my boy Locks. I know he's
Shout
watching.
out to
no,
Locks.
The man who made me run this, man. The
Yeah.
man who spite ran this with me and sat with me.
Shout outs to Locks for sure. Padges, you got anything you want to say? All right. So I do want to give a couple of shout outs. I just want to say, first off, thank you to everybody who's been supporting me along this amazing journey. Thank you to everybody who watched. Thank you to everybody who's here in the crowd right now. You guys are all amazing. And I have one shout out that I want to give to a specific runner, former runner. I want to give a shout out to an old rival of mine, Mobius. We mentioned them once. But just earlier this week, Mobius, one of the people in the community who's been running these games as long as I have, just announced their official retirement. They're done with speedrunning. They're moving on to whatever journey follows them next, and I don't know. It kind of hit me in the feels a little bit. And I just want to give a shout out to Mobius and just say that you're gonna be dearly missed.
Legendary runner. Legendary runner, legendary strat hunter of every one of the
Easily
games.
one of the goats. Easily.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, 1210 is the party room. Yes. I'll see you all there. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Follow me on Twitch.
Amazing. Zem, thank you very much for that run. That was an amazing run, amazing commentary, amazing couch, amazing audience. I'm just gonna be quiet and let you listen. Hear this? Rightfully so. Amazing run, amazing run. We have a $100 donation here from Gabe, who says, "Hi, GDQ. I'm so happy to see the energy back at the event this year, and even more thrilled to watch Zem absolutely cruise through one of my favorite childhood games. Love you all and keep up the good work. Let's get that Left 4 Dead 2 incentive met." And with that being said, we are about $5,600 away from the Last Stand showcase for Left 4 Dead 2. That run is currently getting set up. Let's get that incentive met. And Summer Games Done Quick 2022 will be right back after this. All right, welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. We just had an amazing run of Ratchet and Clank going Commando by Zem. And now it is time for something a little special. We've got more of what you've just heard from Zem. We are going to an interview, a post-run interview immediately with Zem. This crowd cannot get enough of Zem. They are crowded over here. They are watching the interview area. Listen to this. I gotta let this breathe for a moment. We're gonna go over to Zem with the one and only Spikevegeta.
Woo! Yeah, that's for me. Awesome. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to SGDQ 2022. We got, just pan over. We got Zem sitting here with me. Woo!
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yes, always great to have you here, my friend. One of the best speedrunners in the community, throwing down tonight here late night SGDQ 2022 with that absolutely bonkers looking wrench only run there of going Commando. I want to talk to you a little bit about that run right there. Obviously, it was a much different feel than a lot of other kind of more standard Ratchet and Clank runs where you have access to all of your other gadgets, you're leveling up all your weapons and everything, maybe you're doing New Game Plus. For you, what about doing a run like this is still incredibly satisfying?
I would say that, especially, I mean, like, this is kind of more of a personal thing as well, but as I've been becoming a little bit more content geared over the past, like, the pandemic kind of made me shift a little bit my priorities.
For sure.
And it kind of made me really appreciate a lot of the work that people are doing on the YouTube side of things, where they're doing things that are more challenge orientated.
Sure.
And so I feel like this category is so cool because it kind of incorporates what's very trendy and very meta in speedrunning content these days, while still maintaining a lot of the core like skeleton of what a good speedrun is, you know?
Absolutely. I always like that concept that people have. I feel like speedrunners getting into challenge runs and hitless runs and low percent runs have kind of still brought that same energy of, I'm still trying to do it fast and do it efficiently, but also how do we achieve these like heights that no one thought, these challenges no one thought anybody be able to do. It was really, really cool to get to see you do that on stage. So you talk about you've been doing a lot of content, I'm sure with the Ratchet and Clank series in general. How does this compare to other like wrench only or low percent challenges that you have done?
Yeah, there's not that many in the Ratchet community because a lot of what makes these games super special is the fact that we have such a wide like range of utility that we have with the various weapons, the various gadgets. And so a lot of people don't really tend to gravitate towards those more challenging type runs. But I've run wrench only in Ratchets 1, 2, and 3. There's other people who do wrench only for all the other Ratchet games, and there's very unique stuff in all of them. I would say in Ratchet 2, you have kind of the best balance between fluidity of movement and like trying to just overcome these insane combat challenges. And that's why it's actually probably like one of my favorite categories in the entire series. It's just like, I feel like it really just takes all the elements of what makes Ratchet speedrunning cool and still preserves them while adding that challenge. Whereas like Ratchet 1, for example, a lot of it is just the normal any percent run because you don't really fight that many enemies anyway.
Sure.
And then you spend about 45 minutes trying to kill the final boss. And it's just like a slog, you know? It's a really big slog. So I like that this has just a very nice tempo to it. Very gradually builds up and then crescendos to the very end. It's kind of funny. The final boss didn't look hard at all with like the way that I got like insane luck with it. But it really could have gone disastrously. That fight could have taken me easily 20 or 30 minutes.
I'm sure a big weight off your shoulders seeing it actually go down in a relatively easier manner here on the GDQ stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I do want to talk a little bit about just Ratchet games in general as speedrunning because you are, you know, a big figure in the Ratchet speedrunning community. For you, what is it that you think sets Ratchet and Clank speedruns and that IP apart from so many other series? I think it's one of the greatest IPs in speedrunning, period. Do you agree?
I mean, of course I agree. You don't have to ask me.
To the choir.
Yeah, for real. I think the thing that makes them so special, as a matter of fact, it's kind of funny. When I first started speedrunning, I didn't pick the games because I thought they were cool looking. I just picked them because I played them as a kid. And they were very underdeveloped at the time. But I think what keeps me coming back, even more so than the actual games themselves, are the community. We just have such a dedicated core community. And it's just people from all over the world with all sorts of different backgrounds. It's just like the weirdest amalgam of people. And yet we still continue year in and year out to keep working together to find even wilder strats, keep pushing categories lower and lower and lower and lower. And, you know, obviously that's not exactly uncommon for most communities. I think most people know that, but I think it's just as well the fact that, like, I think PlayStation runners in general, we understand that, like, we're not necessarily doing it. What's that? Oh, somebody just shout out PlayStation Nation. I love the PlayStation Nation.
You're talking about your community. They are out here repping right.
They are. They're out here in force, and I love it. Thank you all so much. But yeah, it's PlayStation runners. We know that, like, not as many eyes are on our content as are necessarily PC or Nintendo or etc. Like, and you can fill in the blank. But we do it because we love the games. We love them so much. We really, really do. And And every single year, the community, the PlayStation as a whole just keeps getting more and more connected. And it's just so beautiful. It really is.
Yeah, awesome to see that mingling of the different sub-communities within PlayStation Nation sticking together to bring great speedruns. I got one more question before I let you get out of here, my friend. I just want to talk a little bit about the fact that while you are an amazing speedrunner, I think you are an even greater entertainer. I know, obviously, you've got a background of performing on stage all the time. And for anyone wanting to get into speedrunning and more importantly, performing at a GDQ here in front of tens of thousands of viewers at home, you know, or even smaller marathons, do you have one kind of recommendation for, I guess, helping them out in the presentation side of things?
I'm trying to like comb through the 5 or 6 things I want to say and like try to narrow it down to just 1 or 2.
Sure.
I think by and large, the important thing to remember is that everyone is nervous. Their first time they ever do one of these, even like this is my 7th GDQ run now, and I was still just as nervous hopping on the stage. The only difference between me and you watching at home who has yet, which camera? That one. You watching at home, who's like, maybe I'll get into speedrunning now. The only difference between me and you, we both feel like we're gonna die when we go up on that stage, but I know I'm not gonna die. You just need that experience to like really, like, you have to be willing to throw yourself into it. You gotta just be ready to face the world as you are and just understand that you are good enough. You can absolutely do this. And you get more comfortable as the years roll by. You know, like just because I have a background in performance, and like there's a lot of other streamers who make it look so natural. It's not natural, it takes a lot of work. It's a skill. You build it up over time, you just gotta do it.
Beautiful words. You are enough. Zem, you, my friend, are more than enough. Thank you so much once again for joining us for your 7th amazing run here at GDQ. Before we get out of here, though, I believe I am joined by a wild Mareep.
Hey, Zem, did you mean like that? Or should I have gone like legs first?
Oh, is this a joke about the foot?
No, I'm throwing myself into it.
I have a fracture. Oh, what's that?
I was throwing myself into it.
You're throwing yourself into it. I get it now. I see the word. Wait, actually, I do have one question. Can I hold the Mareep?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, my God. Everybody
I have to hold the Mareep.
It's so good.
It's so much heavier than I thought it would be.
It really is. Too much pressure on it.
Oh, my goodness.
Give it a good squeeze. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
This thing's amazing. You have to donate for this.
Left 4 Dead is your last chance to donate for that.
Really?
It's
You've got, like,
$50 if you haven't
minutes.
already. Like, get in for that. That is so good.
It's ticking, folks.
We have so many other great prizes. Again, all of them end at the end of this upcoming Left 4 Dead 2 run. So, like, right now is your opportunity. $100 is going to get you into everything that's available right now and halfway towards our grand prize. Just do it. Just get that donation in if you haven't already. We got so many cool things. I got to lean forward here, and my headset is not long enough, so this is going to be a fun segment. We'll figure it out. From Cheese Soda Punch, we got this great Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers cartridge, $15, still in box. You can see it's got the little thing you hang them on. I have no idea what that is called. Never going to find out. I'm sure someone in the audience will loudly shout it at me. Go, audience guy. Okay, that wasn't an answer. That was just a gab. I like the enthusiasm. Thank you so much. It's 3 a.m., by the way, for people who don't know and aren't here. From our friends over at Heroic Replicas, we got Norb. It's upside down. I'm on the floor. It's 3 a.m. The crowd is chanting Norb. $10 minimum donation. We got like 8 of these to give away. You could take home your very own orb. It can transport you to different levels. It can end things early. It can make random people scream orb. It does so many things. Get in a $10 donation. It's worth it, I'm telling you. For $25 from our good friend Iggy Zig, we have a box. It's a great box. I'm a big fan of the box, but instead of the box, we got some dice because that is where you put dice. You put them in a box. I'm gonna put it on the floor real quick so I can take out the dice. I can take out this lovely dice tower here. Guess what? We can roll some dice. How much mental damage have I just done to myself? Wow, I rolled 3 nat 1s in that die. Maybe don't donate for these dice. These dice are, no, I'm just kidding. These are absolutely beautiful. They are lovely Zelda-themed dice. All of it is a Zelda-themed dice kit. Thank you so much, Iggy, for sending it out to us. $25 minimum donation. Get those donations in before the end of Left 4 Dead 2. What else do we have? We have so many cool things. We got this Ratchet keychain. Zim, how do you feel about this Ratchet keychain?
I have only seen it for about 2 seconds.
Let me hand
but
it
I already
over.
love
to you.
it.
Let me,
Oh my
let
God.
me get you close.
Oh, beautiful.
cute.
You can take that one. Yeah, don't worry.
Wait, are you serious?
No, we actually need that one.
Why would you do this to me?
Oh, it's super cool.
It just runs.
Comes to us from Prof. Kate. It's a $10 minimum donation. It's
Wait, here,
Zim approved Ratchet keychain.
Is it like a way to like get the
Beautiful.
I don't know if they
Beautiful.
can see it or not. Anyway, I'll just hand this back to
It's
you.
beautiful.
We threw up an image of it. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
We
I'm
got
not
you covered.
responsible enough to hold it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
It did go up in value, though, now. You
That's
helped?
right.
Oh, I got to reach really far and stretch my headset.
Oh,
This
my
one,
God.
but it's
This
worth
is
it.
impressive. Oh, God.
It's definitely worth it. Because down here on the floor, I got this lovely Temple
Ooh.
of Time miniature here.
Let's
Yo, that's sick.
$100 minimum donations sent to us by Sky Burks and Zim. This is paper.
That's paper?
This is paper.
Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, here. Get a closer look. I'm going to move it away from the camera.
That's
just
all
to annoy
paper.
the camera person.
All of it.
Well, I mean, aside from the glass dome and the wood base,
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah,
just-
but everything inside of it's got
everything inside of this is made from like paper and cardstock. I don't know how Sky does it. It's unbelievable. $100, one of a kind replica could be yours. Get those donations in for sure.
I can't even draw stick figures.
I know.
Yeah, that's my weirdest feeling as like someone here presenting these prizes, doing it for years. I am not an artist. I could barely I could draw like 2 circles and put some eye dots on them, make little stick limbs. Oh yeah, someone could just make the Temple of Time out of paper,
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's easy.
No idea.
Well, Zim, thank you so much for that incredible Ratchet and Clank run and for bringing your amazing presence and your amazing crowd with you. Spike, thank you so much for being here this week, doing awesome interviews with us. It's been great hanging out with you. I wish we could have done
thank
more
you, buddy.
segments together for sure.
Woo!
And all of you out there, thank you so much for your amazing donations. We've already raised $1.7 million for Doctors Without Borders.
buddy.
Let's get some applause for that too. Come on.
Woo! 1.7.
That's what I like to hear. We don't want to keep you any longer than we need to because we've been a great team, but let's throw it to an even greater team because we got the Left 4 Dead 2 crew up there ready to do one of the most tactical team-based speed runs in the business. Don't go anywhere. Don't miss it.
Woo!
Woo!
Go!
All right. Thank you very much, Zam. Thank you, Spike. Thank you, Scent. Thank you all very much. And I got to say, I'm looking at this right now. I don't know if you can see it on the crowd camera, but I've been doing GDQ hosting for quite a while. It's been very, very, I don't think I've ever seen a crowd like this watching an interview. It's amazing to see. So Zem has done a fantastic job. We are currently getting set up for our next Left 4 Dead 2 run. So I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you yet again that we are $5,400 away, $5,400 on the dot, 5400 away from the Last Stand Showcase of Left 4 Dead 2. So if you want to see the Last Stand Showcase, get your $5,400 in. Also, not to be left in the dust, Final Fantasy X is coming up after Left 4 Dead 2. We have a challenge for the laughing cutscene, $30,000. We are currently about 16,500 away, excuse me, 26,500 away from that one. No, it's 16,000, right? It's 16,000. I'm just amazed by this crowd of people over here. I'm getting my math wrong. I got a math trophy over here. 16,500 away from Final Fantasy X Laughing Cutscene, so make sure you get your donations in. When you donate on the page, make sure you scroll down to the bottom and designate your donation to go to one of these challenges. Speaking of Final Fantasy X, we have a bid war as well for Titus's name. It is currently as I'm trying to do that as best I can. Forgive me. It's 3 a.m. It is currently blowing everything else away at $3,000. So we have a lot of incentives for Final Fantasy X, and also a reminder to get your donations in for Left 4 Dead 2's Last Stand Showcase. We had a lot of donations come through for Ratchet and Clank. I'd like to go over some of those while we're getting set up for the next one. We had $30 from the Mythical Cat, who said, shout out to Wrench Only, gotta be the best going Commando category. We had $250 from Brown Lantern, who says, shout out to MSF and a huge shout out to Zem and his stream community. You all rule, and everyone making GDQ happen rules. Happy to see Zem at GDQ again and hope things continue only upward for you, dude. Keep up the donations and the amazing runs. GDQ rules. less than 3. We had $50 from Anonymous, who says, had to donate during one of my all-time favorite games. Going Commando got me into this amazing series. Let's go, Zim. We had $25 from Kylo Niner, who says, Ratchet and Clank has been my favorite game since I played it on my PlayStation 2 back in the day. Happy to see it being run at SGDQ. It's Quarktastic. We had $100 from Hitman, who said, good to see you back, Zem. Stay hydrated and screw a new record tonight. And a heart emote with it. $50 from Strong Paws, who says, haven't donated yet this marathon, so a better time than during one of the best games of my childhood. Fun fact, did you know what song is at the top of the charts in the universe of Ratchet and Clank? Obviously, it's Lost in Space by the Lombax Street Boys. We had $107.38 by Scam, who says, always a thrill to see the games of my childhood at GDQ, and nobody does it better than the best to ever do it. Good luck on the run, Zim. And I'd say 15 minutes underestimate. That good luck was felt. We had $75 from Camille, who says, hello from Australia. I have been watching since 2015 and so glad to see Ratchet and Clank, a completely iconic series of games. Just taking a moment to revel in its beauty and how much of a sleigh it is. I simply love you, GDQ. Thanks for all your hard work and the innumerable hours of video game entertainment that you have enriched my life and many others with. Donating with the hopes of witnessing the epic gamer moment that is the Final Fantasy laughing cutscene. And we are about to hit $14,000 on that cutscene, so about $16,000 left for that incentive. And reminder, Final Fantasy X will be coming up right after our next run, which is Left 4 Dead 2, which is still currently being assembled. There was some table talk during Ratchet and Clank, so we had 3 hams donate $250, and they simply said, heck tables. 3 hams, by the way, if you're still listening, if that is a Brack Show reference, I love you. 3 hams. Okay, we won't sing that song. $25 from Andrew E., who says, Going Commando is one of my all-time favorites. Good luck, Zem. I gotta tell you, there were so many donations that came in for Ratchet and Clank, but the energy with Zem and the couch was impenetrable. So we have a lot still here in the bank. We had $25 from Jay Giggs, who says, had to stay up for Zem's Ratchet and Clank run, and ooh, I love the energy. Great to see you back at GDQ, and can I get a Godzilla-style screonk from the crowd asking for a friend? Now, some of them have taken off, but just imagine it in your head. They all took, he left the interview area. They all swarmed him. He left the room. They followed him. What a popular gentleman Zem was. We had $25 from TJJ Gamers, who said, Zem, it's not that I want you to go over estimate, but I'll take a free pass at making fun of you also. I hate tables. Well, he was 15 minutes under, so. This was a big one here. TF Mr. Fox donated $1,000. Absolutely. And says, wow, Zem always impresses me with his good nature and speedrunning skill. GDQ is my favorite event of the year, and Zem playing my favorite game series just makes it better. TF Mr. Fox, thank you for the $1,000. Giving you a little update on our incentive for Left 4 Dead 2. We are closing the gap a little bit. We are about $3,915 away from that Last Stand showcase, less than $4,000 to go. But the time is ticking, so make sure you get those donations in before they will call me for the response. We had $25 from Hasfar, who says, glad to see my wonderful friend Zem and the lovely people on the couch tonight. But seriously, why do tables exist? Controversial talk during that run. We had table talk. We had food talk. We had everything in that run. We had $100 from Pink Memories, who says, all the love from Ratchet without weapons to Doctors Without Borders. We had $10 from Kodar, who says, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this wrench.